Hey everyone, welcome to episode 7, season 3 of Warikoo Wednesdays. First up, thank you so much for all the love and the warmth that you've shared on the personal update that I gave last week that I'm stepping down as the CEO of nearby.com. It's been very humbling to hear that a lot of you had some really, really nice things to say, particularly people who used to work at Nearby, and how the culture and whatever we've built has stood by them all these years. So this conversation today is somewhat around that, but let me start with a story that gave me the idea for this. And the story was, it's not a story, it's a real life thing. It happened last week. One of my mentees, she's got a great job offer that she wanted and she's really happy about. But she wasn't really sure of whether she was making the right decision or not. So we were chatting on WhatsApp and I congratulated her on the job offer and she was like, I'm happy. But at some point in time, she just paused and asked me this question: do you think I'm doing the right thing? Do you think I'm doing the right thing? And it's a question that a lot of us ask. It's a question that a lot of you may think I would have asked when I was stepping down or decided to step down as the CEO. Do you think I'm doing the right thing? And I reacted telling her that it's not the right question to ask, because here's the truth. The truth is no one knows if you're doing the right thing. And if anyone claims to know that they know you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, they're lying. They're lying simply because they are just juxtaposing or reflecting their own life experiences onto yours and then coming up with a probability of whether you're doing the right thing or not. But no one knows for a fact of whether the decision you're going to take is the right one or the wrong one. Instead, the right question or the right thought process should be, will I regret not taking this decision 5 years from now? Will I regret not making this choice 5 years from now? Or any amount of time from now? And if you feel that there will be regret, then make this choice. Because the reality is, more often than not, the worst possible thing that could happen, even if this decision goes wrong, will still not be earth-shattering. It will not be life-threatening. It will not be something that destroys your life. But if you don't make that decision, the regret that will just keep piling on, will be the worst thing that you will feel when you're old by yourself, reflecting on your life, and then thinking, shit, I should have made that decision. I should have. Because what if? And that's the truth. You will never know for a fact whether the choices you're making are going to end up in the way that you've imagined or end up against the way you've imagined. But there is no way to determine that. And as much as you will get data and you will speak to people and you'll find and learn from their experiences, the truth is there's a big amount of luck that plays in our lives. There's a big amount of serendipity that just hits us every day. And the world is complex, and trying to make it explainable is just very hard. Instead, just ask yourself, is this something that I feel good doing? And if I don't do it, will I regret it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, at the end of my life, when I'm sitting and reflecting on life? And that's what I did. I feel that this is the right time for me. The company is in a great state. I have a fantastic team that can make it go forward. And I felt that I've spent enough time and I just want to do something else. I don't know what, but I do know that this is where I've spent my time and it's enough. And now I would love to participate in it from a distance. And will I regret leaving Nearby after all these years? No. But will I regret staying in it and not finding something else that I could be doing? Finding another chair that I could be sitting on? Absolutely yes. And I don't want to have that regret. And for that reason, I made this choice. And so should you. All the choices that you faced with every day, a lot of them may feel like hard ones to make. Just ask yourself, will you regret making those choices 5 years from now? Until next week, I'll see you all. Have a fantastic week.